Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Fine. Okay, so this is a video of class 9, and in this video we are going to discuss about the calculation of mass if number of particles is given. This is the numerical based video, and in this video you will learn that how to solve the mole concepts numerical questions. Okay, so if the number of particles is given, how will you calculate the mass? Okay, there would be the formula, as you know. First of all, whenever we have to calculate the mass, we must know that how to find the number of moles, and for that one simple formula is there, and I will give that one. N is equal to m. If you have to find the mass, then this one would be the formula, and I will write here N is equal to m by capital M. This m is the molar mass, and how you have to calculate the molar mass, you know. Okay, now it is the sum of all the atom which is present into the molecules. If the subscript is also there, then multiply that subscript with the atomic mass of some particular element. So this one m is here, this mass you have to find. This capital M is molar mass, and N is the number of moles. So if you have this formula, then you can calculate any of the numerical, okay, which is based on calculation of mass. First of all, you have to calculate the number of moles, and if any of the molecular compounds are there, then you can easily calculate the molar mass. But it is essential to calculate the number of moles. Here you can see, in relation of that one, if you have the Avogadro number also, here you can see N is equal to number of moles, small n is equal to number of moles, and then after N, capital N, that one is given number of particles, because on the whole you have to calculate this number of particles. So you should have an idea about the number of particles, what amount of particles you have got. Then after N naught, that one is Avogadro's number, and that Avogadro's number you can see that one is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So if suppose I have said that I have to calculate number of moles, if I have to calculate number of moles and the number of particle is given, suppose this capital N is given, this one is equal to 3.011 into 10 to the power 23. Well, this one is 23. Okay, na? 3.011 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, and you have to calculate the number of moles. So this you have to calculate, and here the number of particles in the numerical, it is actually given. So N naught, how can you write? N naught is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So that one will cancel out, and this one will also cancel out to give you 2. Result would be 2. So number of moles would be 2. So Avogadro's number will help you a lot. But you should know one thing. Either you have to know to calculate how to calculate the molar mass, and also you can calculate the number of moles. Okay, now mole concepts for ionic compounds. How can you calculate the mole concepts for ionic compound? First of all, you should know that ionic compounds are the compound which contains cations and anions. Cation is positively charged, cation is electropositive, anion is electronegative. If you have this kind of combination compounds, if you have this kind of combination, means cations and anions combination, if you are having, then you can also calculate and you can find the mole of these ionic compounds. So first of all, you can see the mole for an ionic compound can be defined as the amount of substance, yes, every time amount of substance which contains Avogadro's number. Yes, this you have to find. And how will you find? Yes, suppose you have to calculate the formula unit mass of NaCl. If suppose you have to calculate the formula unit mass of NaCl, so here you can see that NaCl NaCl is equal to what? Formula unit mass Na plus Cl negative. As I have told, this one is ionic compounds, cations and anions combination. So here, how many atoms of sodium is there? One into atomic mass of Na. So you will write like this one, formula unit mass. If you have to calculate also, simple molar mass calculation. 1 into atomic mass of sodium plus 1 into atomic mass of chlorine. And you should know this one, that here I will write 1 into atomic mass of sodium. So 1 into atomic mass of sodium is 23 plus 1 into atomic mass of chlorine, that one is 35.5. And you need not to write this one when you will get expertise in this topic. When you will become expert for calculating this formula unit mass, molar mass, you need not to write every time one. Okay, na? You need not to write, but this is a way, this is a earlier steps, so you have to learn this one. So 23 plus 35.5 and it will give 58.5. okay na? So this one is the method by which formula unit mass of ionic compounds we can calculate. Now if I have to calculate if I have to do some of the numerical questions on the basis of mole concept, so how will you do that one? First of all, this one is a question: what will be the mass of 1.5 mole of glucose? Okay, so it is essential, first step, that you should know the formula. If you know the formula, then every atom's atomic mass you should remember. If once you have remembered all the atomic mass, it's my suggestion to remember at least 30 atoms and its atomic mass with symbol. Okay, then only you can do these questions, numerical questions, because every time this given relative atomic masses is lot, you will not get these atomic masses in the question. Okay na? So here you can see the formula of glucose, that one is C6H12O6, and what you have to do, you have to find 1.5 moles of glucose. So first of all, my suggestion that you know the formula, N is equal to, okay, what you have to find? Moles. So moles is mass of 1 mole of glucose, N is equal to N into capital. So mass you have to calculate. As you know, a small n is equal to m by m, capital M. You know this, earlier we have discussed about. Okay, this one is number of moles, this one is mass, and this one is molar mass. So you have to calculate. You have this number of moles, that one is 1.5 moles. You have molar mass? No, you don't have. You have to calculate. You have to calculate from C6H12O6, and that one here would be 180 gram per mole would be there. Okay na? So C6H12O6, that one is 180, and then after you will find that this one 180 you have got after the calculation. Mass of 1 mole, that one is this, you have to find here. M is equal to, here the formula is already written, N capital M. N is what? N is 1.5 mole. So 1.5 mole and multiple with 180 and you will get 270. Your answer would be 270 gram. Mass unit is gram. Okay na? So this one, on that basis you can calculate different types of formula, different types of numerical, different yes, moles you can also calculate. If you have given the mass, if suppose I have to calculate the mass, one question you have done. If I have to calculate number of moles, and suppose mass is given, mass of CO2 is 44 gram. In some question it has given mass of carbon dioxide is 44 gram. Then what is number of moles? So it depends upon you how you will calculate. CO2 molar mass is what? 44. Okay na? So gram per mole. Okay na, this gram cancel, mole will go upside, 40 cancel out, so 1 mole would be there. Okay na, so you can calculate all these things by yourself. From one formula we can calculate 3 things: number of moles, mass and molar mass. In one question, if molar mass, if any of the compound is not given, then molar mass you can also calculate. Okay, so we will discuss all these questions in class. Thank you all of you.